Back to Mears. On the chip on the near side, broken up defensively there by Mizarek. Brownsville looking to clear the zone, play whistle down. Foul here on the Falcons.
Foul against the Falcons.
And a good scoring opportunity here for Laurel Highlands on a free kick. It'll be taken by Zach Mitchell. Mitchell has a cannon. He'll take this one from 30 on the near side. He's also with Timmy Mahalko there. Mahalko now flanks wide to left as Mitchell fires on goal and a diving save from Jacob Bonner. Off of Bonner going out. Laurel Highlands will take a corner kick here from the near side, but what a stop there from Bonner. Now in the corner, Mustangs send it in the box. Lucas lets it go through, sent low by Rapp. Never got to the goal, broken up on the backside. And sent ahead here by Flowers, right back to Zach Mitchell of Laurel Highlands. Played over to Garrett Kopich, trying to send it ahead to Lucas. But Shandon Marshall sends it out on the backside for Brownsville. The ball goes down the hill. On the far side of the field, Kopich reloads, sends it in the box, headed high, almost a danger point there for Brownsville before the keeper Bonner, who's been very solid tonight, scoops it back up and then sends it high in the air. A 1-on-3 for Sabatula, have some work to do. Blejo looking on the clear there for Laurel Highlands, sends it in the air. Mitchell comes back to help as Blejo controls again for the Mustangs. Played back to Brown. Brown forward here on the near side looking for Dye, never got in his direction. Brownsville able to track it back down, and they have numbers here on the near side. Here's Elijah Roughcorn. Todd Brown's down. And a foul will be called here on Brown. A free kick for Roughcorn and the Falcons. As Eli will give it back to brother Zach, who fires it on goal. The freshman Campbell scoops it up here for Laurel Highlands. Brownsville not wasting much time there on that free kick. We're down to 36-17 left here in the second half. This game's still scoreless as Campbell sends it high in the air. Kavanaugh lets it go through. Played down the near touch line and out by Dylan Ferguson. And Todd Brown sends it back in here for the Mustangs. Over to Lucas, played back to Mears. Sent out to his left to Zach Mitchell. Zach Roughcorn a little pressure as Mitchell sends it back down in the Brownsville zone. Or once again, the keeper Bonner will scoop it back up and fire it out now on the far side. Kopich a little bit of pressure. Played back to Mahalko at center. Forward again to Kopich on the touch. A little help there from Timmy Lucas. It's Kopich on the run. Try to play it off to his right to Dye. Never got in his direction. Brownsville breaking it up for a moment before Mahalko chips it forward again. Kopich trying to track it down. Kopich tries to play it into the box. It's loose out in front and sent home by Max Mears. And that goal will stand for Mears and the Mustangs. Coming at the 35-20 mark of the second half. Mears puts the Mustangs up 1-0, and we'll take a timeout here on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Tonight's soccer game is being brought to you in part by Dr. Michael Lemontowski and Surgical Associates, 10 Highland Park Drive here in Uniontown. They can be reached at 724-439-6340. Good luck to the area teams from Dr. Michael Lemontowski.
Sit right down and you hear a tale of a fateful call. You better pay those bills right now or you take a mighty fall. He really didn't know what to do, so he turned to those who did. Zeppeli, Mahalev, and White, your bankruptcy crew, your bankruptcy crew. So no matter how deep in debt you are, if your back's against the wall, Zeppeli, Mahalev, and White, just give them a call.
Max Mears putting Laurel Highlands on the scoreboard first. A 1-0 lead. Mears scoring with 35-20. Left here in the second half, coming free off the cross. That was deflected out in front. Mears wide open, sends it home. And now Laurel Highlands trying to add to it. Mears over to Dye, broken up there by Delarose. Falcons on the attack coming back. Chip ahead looking for Sabatula, never got his way. Todd Brown is there, but with backside pressure. Brown in a little bit of trouble here trying to clear it out. Ball was deflected out. Thought it was last touched by Brownsville. It was. It's Laurel Highlands ball. Kavanaugh sends it in. Over to Brown. Chip back ahead. And high into the air by the Falcons. Zach Mitchell now will play it back over to Kopich. Ahead to Dye. But Dye never got a touch. Daniel Miller pokes it ahead here for Brownsville. Over to Delarose. And ahead here to Zach Ruffcorn. Ruffcorn plays it on the far wing. Kopich, some nice defense there for the Mustangs. Centered by the Falcons. Blejo on the clear for Laurel Highlands. Played back to center again. Brownsville staying on the attack. Ferguson at Chip. Played on the Mustangs back line by Todd Brown. Sent ahead to Kavanaugh. Couldn't get a touch on it. A little charge there for Mizarek. Mizarek trying to keep it in and unable to track it down on the near side. Played back in by Mears. Mears on the chip. Body played there by Ferguson. And on the back line and sending it out of play there was Shandon Marshall. It's Timmy Lucas on the throw in here for the Mustangs. Lucas, top of the box. Deflected but not out. Here's Gianni Dye. Dye is loose. Dye trying to get a shot on. Ball is loose. Delarose can't clear. Another opportunity there by Connor Rapp, and the save made by Bana. So Rapp, who scored 4 goals against Albert Gallatin on Saturday, almost picked up his first of the night there. And Bana, another nice save for Brownsville. And here's Zach Ruffcorn. A chip on the far side as Mark Shaharick tries to track it down. Ball out of play. And Mahalko on the throw-in. Forward here to Zach Mitchell. Mitchell sends it way down where Marshall plays off his body and ahead. Mears playing it back. He'll slow it down to Todd Brown. Forward here to Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh, a little collision there with Ian Mizarek. Keeps it free to Lucas. Here's Timmy Lucas. Getting a little help there from Mears. Lucas now collides with Shandon Marshall. Marshall sent it out of play. No foul called, and Laurel Highlands make a couple of changes here. Kavanaugh and Dye checking out. Checking back in Eli Mitchell. And Eli Mitchell will take the throw in here for Laurel Highlands. Sends it top of the 18 again. Headed there by Lucas. Loose on the near side. Brownsville looking for the clear. Mustangs looking for a bicycle out in front there from Dye. It's still loose. And finally cleared out again by Delarose. Back to center, but Sabatula couldn't keep it in. Todd Brown will fire it back in. Over to Mears. That's Marshall on that back line with a clear again. Mitchell, another opportunity, went off the back of teammate Timmy Lucas. And Timmy Rice will be the last to touch it there on the far side for Laurel Highlands. Goal kick here for Brownsville. 31-11 left here in the second half. A 1-0 lead for Laurel Highlands. Goal by Max Mears. Scored with 35-20 left here in the second half. And Delarose will take the goal kick here for Brownsville. Delarose sends it down on the far side. And here's Lucas. Lucas free. Shot on. Loose out in front. The Mustangs chip it home again. It's Timmy Rice. Off the feed from Timmy Lucas. At the 30-45 mark of the second half, the Mustangs get an insurance goal and lead it 2-0. We'll take a quick timeout here on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Southwestern Endoscopy Center is a state-licensed and Medicare-certified facility and emphasizes privacy, comfort, caring, and safety for colonoscopies and upper GI endoscopies. Painless procedures are done with twilight sedation given by a board-certified anesthesiologist. The center accepts most insurance plans and is staffed by Doctors Ruthhart, Calabrese, Stokes, and Ballou. SWGI, specialists in digestive health.
The Laurel Highlands boys soccer team boosters would like to wish the soccer team and their coaches on having a great season this year. Go Mustangs.
Laurel Highlands getting a little bit of insurance here. Timmy Rice on the goal, assisted by Timmy Lucas. And it's now a 2-0 lead for Laurel Highlands over Brownsville. It seems like the Mustangs starting to get a little bit more comfortable with the elements here at the Redstone Field in Republic. And the Mustangs going back to last year's 9-3 win Laurel Highlands had here over Brownsville. That game was also very close in the first half before Laurel Highlands, much as they are here in the second half, getting comfortable with things and picking up some goals. That ended up being a rout. Brownsville still within striking distance, down 2, and Laurel Highlands look to keep on pouring it on. Here's Mears on the far side, trying to find Kopich. Kopich, left side of the box, unable to cross, and it's played back to Zach Mitchell. Plays it over to Timmy Mahalko, those two battling a pair of Falcons. Mitchell staying with it, and it'll go out into the bushes on the far side, where Delarose will trigger it back in here for Brownsville. Sent ahead to Sabatula. And out again off of Sabatula and out. And interesting on the Laurel Highlands side, before that Max Mears goal at the 35-20 mark of the second half, Laurel Highlands went over 3 halves of regulation soccer without a goal. Of course, they played to a full-time draw against Bentworth in their second game on Saturday and played a scoreless first half here. Brownsville trying to answer back. Here's Andre Smith on the attack, but a nice clear from Russell Blejo. Forward back to Mears. Mears with a little bit of pressure coming there from Miserak, and Miserak wins the ball here for Brownsville. Miserak down the near touchline, unable to keep it in play, and that's where the narrow field really hurts on the brakes, and it hurts